Hey ONG readers and watchers of the YouTube channel, this is Justin from tacosandgeeks.com with another edition of J-Log Entry 2, and as promised last week, today I'm going to be talking about Arrow and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., basically Arrow versus Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which show I like better, which show I think can improve, and what's my overall thoughts on the two shows. Now, I'm going to be honest. When Arrow was announced, I was a little skeptical about it. I was thinking of out of all the DC characters, that can get a good show like Young Justice, Teen Titans, the live action treatment, why choose Arrow? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Green Arrow fan. And I was really skeptical, didn't really care about the character too much. I read the early comics of Green Arrow when especially when he was with Green Lantern. It just seemed like, just another Lantern friend. So I went there with the lowest expectations watching the show. I skipped the first season. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped the first season, but I caught it on Netflix because it started to spark my curiosity. I was like, you know what? I told myself I need to sit down and watch Arrow. Watched Arrow, saw the first episode, and I watched the rest of the entire season in a week. I was hooked. I love the story. I love the grounded approach that DC does with their movies and TV shows. And I thought it was phenomenal. I thought Stephen Amell really nailed Oliver Queen. I thought the David Ramsey as Diggle was great. I thought Felicity's character was great, and now that she's getting a really, really good push in season 2, fans love her. Fans are gravitating to her, and the fact that they introduced Barry Allen just made me say, okay, Arrow is a force to be reckoned with. Is it better than Smallville? So far, I'm enjoying it more than Smallville. Um, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The pilot episode, I not gonna lie to you guys, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is boring me. I have tried so many times. I've watched most of the episodes. I cannot get into it. I don't know why. I just can't get into it. I'm not sure if it's the writing. I think maybe it's the characters besides Agent Coulson, who I think is the most charismatic, most interesting character on the show. And the fact that it's probably a little bit disappointment because I thought I was going to see more of Marvel's gallery in there. It's characters that, not really too much of big names, but, more recognizable B-list, C-list characters like how Arrow's doing. I mean, Arrow introduced China White, Bronze Tiger, Deathstroke, who's definitely not B or C, he's an A-lister. Deathstroke, you got Dr. Ivo's coming in there. They introduced big names like Ra's al Ghul. Excuse me, Ra's al Ghul. See, they got me saying it now. Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul. Characters like the League of Assassins, and now we got the Flash. I thought that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was going to do that. I thought Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was going to introduce us to more Marvel characters, but instead we're getting more of a grounded story, and especially since it's connected to the Marvel Universe, I expected them to at least wow us and have a little bit of guest appearances from Captain America, Thor. I mean, Samuel Jackson did come through for a cameo, but I was expecting more, and I think a lot of us was expecting more to see from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and we haven't really got that yet. And so right now, when it comes to story and characters, who do I give the upper hand to? I'm giving it to Arrow. I think Arrow's story is more grounded. I think Arrow's story is more not just more entertaining. I think Arrow has an upper hand because right now, as of this moment, it's not connected to the DC film universe, so they don't have as much limitations as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. still has to keep to that continuity of the Marvel movie universe. So whatever happens, it has to somehow connect to the what's going on in Thor's world, what's going on in Captain America's, especially Captain America's movie, because basically going to be dealing with Shield. That's the one person I should be seeing Chris Evans soon on Agents of Shield. Hopefully he'll make an appearance before Winter Soldier. But I mean, he's Captain America. He's dealing with Shield already. He should be the main guy that's there. Especially Black Widow and Hawkeye, who are Shield agents. Where are these cameos coming? And this is what I think most of the fans were expecting. And I think that's where the big disappointment is coming from. We're not really seeing much from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Marvel's playing the cards a little bit too safe, while Arrow is just going crazy with it. And I think, especially in season 2, with the introduction to Barry Allen and what he's bringing to the table, I mean, they had the highest ratings so far of their season because of Barry Allen, and fans really gravitated to Grant Gustin's performance. I would say action-wise and production-wise, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has a bigger budget, but so far the action scenes and the action is also a yawn fest for me. I mean, it's nothing really groundbreaking. I expected more. I'm really expecting more, and they're not doing it. Arrow, on the other hand, just the last episode when Arrow was facing Cyrus Gold, the guy who was like on that serum, and he got thrown out that truck, and the truck is sliding, and Arrow's just like shooting the arrows at him. I thought that was like, wow, this is TV. I mean, the choreography is great. Music wise, even Arrow has it even in the background music. You feel that emotion, you feel that tone, you believe in this universe they created. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is just getting more lackluster and more disappointing, and I'm waiting for them like, okay, I know Arrow has a season ahead of you, so they learn from the mistakes of the first season. They had the ability to improve on it. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still in their first season, so in a way it's kind of hard to compare them. And it's kind of unfair to compare them, but at the same time, we can. Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. also has the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, I should say, and the S.H.I.E.L.D. agency has been established in this movie universe. So it's up to them to give us adventures and, bring some bad guys in. Give us some superhero elements. Don't ground it. You're already in DC has the grounded reality approach. Marvel chose not to do that. So I don't know why at this point Marvel's not really just going all out on the TV show right now. So maybe we'll see it towards the end of the season. Maybe we won't. But right now I'm going to give it to Arrow, you guys. I think Arrow's just the better show. I think Arrow is killing them. Production, story-wise, and just action-wise too, and just the characters too. They're really bringing it, and it's a very interesting show to watch. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. needs to improve and make me care about the characters besides Agent Coulson. I don't care about any of them agents, to be honest with you. I don't care if they lived or died because I don't have no connection to them. It's a damn shame, but that's how I feel. I think so far Arrow is definitely winning in the war of TV. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. might have higher ratings because they're on a bigger network, but just story-wise and show-wise, I think Arrow's light years ahead of them right now. Marvel really needs to step it up on the TV network right here. And in animation, too. I mean, DC's killing them in animation, too, I feel. But just to update you guys on what's going on at ONG right now, you can check out the new anime review, Zetman, which will be on the link below. And you can also check out my another article which contains Arrow. 5 reasons why I think Arrow should be connected to the Man of Steel universe. And it's a really decent read. I'll say decent is not my best work. That's why I'm not going to be like, hey, it's the best thing you ever read. It's a decent read. It's not my best work. But you'll get the point of what I'm trying to say of why Arrow should be in the Man of Steel universe. So check those articles out and let me know what you think, which is better, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Arrows. But this is Justin from Tacos of Geeks saying, later days. Catch you on the next one. See you for J-Log Entry 3. Peace.